Hello everyone, it's Mystic Juicer back with some more Yomi action. With me, special guest for the first time, really for the first time ever, co-commentating, co-casting, I've got Southpaw Hare.
Hello.
And really excited. I've got some sweet Yomi here. We've got Wampuh versus CloudCuckooCountry in IYL playoffs. Wampuh eliminating me in first round of playoffs. And
so I have a little bit of insider knowledge here because Nick's been talking about this for the last few days in like preparation.
Ooh,
he's actually been talking about like how he's like been intentionally and like deliberately training for this. Like he hasn't actually like just sat down and practiced for like a long time, but you know, he actually did it this time.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. So Wampuh is, like, the two main characters I think he plays, is DeGrey and BBB. So I was just going to say, what character are we going to see from CCC?
I was actually going to say DeGrey also.
Oh, interesting.
That's who he said he was practicing with, anyway.
Okay.
Although, maybe I might have misunderstood that. Maybe he said he was practicing against DeGrey.
Oh, okay. I think
that actually makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Geiger makes a lot of sense against both of those characters. Geiger has some really good options against BBB, and he can be actually quite scary versus DeGrey. The nice thing that Wampa's got going for him in this matchup is that Geiger really wants to build. I mean, he's got a strong incentive, at least, to build.
It really exacerbates that moral high ground.
Exactly, yeah. So if he can get any damage... Ooh! Okay, this is leading into AA. I'm calling it now. Oh, okay. Wow. Boo. Wampuh pretty much known for starting the game with 2 aces in hand and getting rid of those aces as soon as he possibly can.
That's just his style, to start the game with aces.
Yeah. It's a pretty strong move. I think that would be my advice for most other players is
start the game with aces.
If you can, try to train your shuffling as well as you can. See? I told you! I freaking told you!
Yeah, the next level strat is to start with.
Man, my reads are on
if you're gonna
point.
do that, just play Rook and Checkmate Buster first turn.
Yeah, it's the best time to do it. So strong start here for Wampuh.
Yeah, I mean, but what are you gonna do about that? Like, he had the damage in his hand. It's gonna get played eventually.
Exactly. Yep, so, I mean, no reason to play for the long game here for DeGrey. DeGrey definitely wants to close this out as soon as physically possible before Geiger can accumulate the 50-50 insta-death. Oh, no! Ooh, that's rough. Oh, that's super rough. That's a billion D damage.
He had so much damage already.
Yeah. He has played 11 cards, and he has dealt 84 damage. Yeah, Wampuh...
He's gotta be out now, right? Oh, boy.
Oh, no!
Dead.
Oh, that is a demoralizing loss. But I mean, okay, you have to shake that off.
They're both playing very fast. I think Nick needs to calm down.
Yeah. He needs to. I want him to take like 30 seconds here just to breathe, like gather the eyeballs back into his head that have just been knocked out. Like, oh.
Yeah, it's like, did the last game even happen, or was it like your imagination? It happened so fast. Did you just start one game down, or what?
Yeah, like, oh, that is tough. So I mean, he didn't really start off. Ooh, I think that's okay. No, I forgot what speed their moves actually were.
They have the same speed, attacks, and throws, if I recall.
Okay. The viewing public, Phoenix. The viewing public wins that. Oh, nice. The scoops. Just crawls under that too. Hey.
Oh well,
hey.
Yeah. Returns the favor. Good choice, having the aces.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Got caught in the ace.
yeah, that's the obvious play if you have it, which,
Yeah.
as we discussed, the odds of him having it.
And so a very good response by Wampuh to the range shift from Cloud, going heavier on the attacks because he got lit up with a couple of naked queens.
I feel like that was probably
Good stuff.
an early Joker, though. Probably should have saved that on for later.
I don't know. Oh, you mean instead of instead of going for real Joker just face down?
Yeah, because, like...
I can agree with that. On the other hand, Wampuh has shown himself to be incredibly willing to just play damage. So...
Well,
not completely incorrect.
Not necessarily against Jokers. Like, we haven't really
True.
seen that this set, anyway. Maybe you know more about his history. Oh, no.
Ooh.
So that's why we saw the first Joker, because he had two.
The second one was coming, but... yeah, I don't agree with the... Like, you're... well, okay, so...
On the bright side, 40-point life lead.
That is true. That is true. I think those were probably plays to get cards in hand. More than anything else.
Well,
I don't think you're really...
Right,
I don't think you're particularly scared of getting even thrown into AA in this situation right now. Like, it just leaves... the thing about DeGrey is he's very strong, but I think there's like a curve of strength where after like at 4 cards in hand, he really drops off really quite suddenly. And even moral high ground damage isn't enough to recover
nice
from.
Time kick.
Very, very nice. The chrono punt beating Pile Bunker. I love that everyone has decided to give Geiger's K a different name after your after your inspiration.
Yeah. See, so I revealed during the other game my reasoning for this. I just find that any dramatic reversal move, you need to yell out something.
Right.
As you do it.
Yeah. If you're not gonna get hype, then why play the game? Ooh. That was a bit of a thirsty ace.
So he was just worried about a king, I suppose.
Yeah. You know what? I
don't think Final Arbiter was going to come out there because it looks like Wampuh wants to save his dodges, his ace dodges.
Yeah, it's true. I think he might have not accumulated that second ace yet. Although we haven't seen him play. We haven't seen him play the aces for a while, so he might have just gotten it. Ooh, good stuff.
Yeah,
I like it. So not adjusting his range out of the heavy attack range. That's working quite nicely. And I like that he's playing the moves at that critical speed where they sit just below queen. Good stuff. Wow. Nice. And this is looking almost as one-sided as that first game was.
Those look like some desperate moves, like 10 throw and then pile bunker. Like those are not like safe options.
No. Oh, just getting punished. Yeah. Wampuh.
That was relatively safe, but I mean, it has a glaring opening.
Yeah, he's playing very, very, very aggressive right now. With the amount of like 8s, 9s, and 10s in the discard, I'm tempted to say that he just has been like thrown or duffed out of having, those like conservative block cards. But he threw with the 10, so he obviously feels like he can get aggressive.
There it is.
There we go. Unfortunately, that king does nothing for the combat after this. It's just cashing in some damage.
I mean, there had to be one coming eventually.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna find him. So that we have 2 aces and 2 kings in the discard, and both jokers in the discard for Cloud. Good block.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's probably been actually just holding on to them, like.
Yeah, it's possible, and then forgot that kings are not known information, so there's no way that Cloud is going to respond to them unless he plays them.
It's pretty smart. Like, I mean, when you're playing a truck or rook, like the general consensus is, like Windmill Crusher or Lockhorn Skewer are so good that you just play them as soon as you draw them. Just windmill slam them down. But I think it's smart to hang on to them for many turns.
There are definitely. I mean, every character has strong moves. Like has a strong move that's just universally strong. Like it's strong in basically every situation. But there's no reason that, I mean, most of those moves are, can be devastating if they're held for the right point in time.
Yeah, the thing I think to consider is difference between early game and late game. Because if you can, hold off and keep those cards until the late game and get away with it, you're suddenly in such better shape.
Yeah, exactly. So mutual dodge on both sides there, and dodging with
you're dodging with
temporal distortion. Ooh,
smack.
Yeah,
I think he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was about to say that goes immediately into Arbiter. The tip off there was that he played it attack side first, hoping to actually run into a dodge or a block or a slower throw, so that he could rotate it, get an additional card into the discard.
I never thought about that.
That critical, milking that critical extra 1 damage.
Yeah, see, I don't think that king there was a top deck. I think he was holding on to a bunch of them for a while.
Possible, and he has managed to claw his way back into making this somewhat close. Oh, excellent throw! Very nice, closing out the second game. Okay, so we've had immediate, we've had the radiculopathy on Wampa's side in the first one. And then we saw Cloud play a really, really brutal set in the second game. So I'm interested to see how people adjust, what kind of changes we see. Okay. And we already see, so Cloud going back to kind of typical Geiger strategy of, block and build, and Wampa trying to beat those the cheeky throws and 5 attacks that we saw last game.
So I imagine they're going to stay on the same characters the whole time. At least I think. Well,
yeah.
I don't know. I think if anyone changes characters, Wampa's going to do it first, and then maybe Cloud will react.
Ooh, good ace dodge. Manages to snag a 5.
Ghost riposte.
Get riposted, Ghost. Okay, do we see... Nope, takes the damage and the knockdown. Brutal efficiency on display.
I especially love the fact that DeGrey's ace is, as far as I can tell, the only ace art that shows both sides of the card in the same picture. Because I assume Ghost riposte is the ghost gets you in like a an arm lock, like a Nelson.
and then he just wails on you.
Final Arbiter is DeGrey punches you, and you actually can use both at the same time.
I think it's. I mean, if we're going by inspiration, I think it's Dandy Step animation, right, where he sort of dances backwards as Slayer. Ooh, good Joker.
Keep in mind, like I was saying earlier, I haven't really played that series.
True. Okay. All right. We'll add. I'm gonna add in post. I'm gonna add some Dandy Step action into this video.
I see. Well, I mean, I've seen some stuff about Slayer.
Oh.
Well.
Uh-oh. This is looking a little ugly.
Yeah, Cloud has tried to go back to the offensive style, but I think we're seeing some pretty clear adaptation here.
Yeah. And here's the so the adjustment, like this game, the rule of the game is just play Ghost riposte over and over again until he's willing to respond. Right? Yeah.
I mean, Geiger's throws are all right, but I mean they're still. You're not. I mean.
Yeah. I mean, there's really nothing you can do about that. Big damage.
Definitely.
So the rule of this set so far has been whoever wins harder. Nice. Okay. Good stuff.
I figured that was what's going to happen there. He's going to go, but Wampa's fine with that. That was the first blood on that he got damage. Yeah.
Yeah, and Geiger is sitting at a and a not too impressive 7 cards in hand. Just has not been able to get any building going. And Wampuh is still at that kind of critical 5-card threshold where he's probably not exploitable. Ooh!
I saw a Spirit Justice coming as well.
Yeah.
I mean, this is alright.
Yeah, I mean, Geiger still maintains dominant posture, yeah, by sitting on him, threatening both sides of ace-ace here. Unfortunately, okay, yeah, that's particularly rude.
I think we're actually gonna see another Spirit Justice. Oh no.
Okay, yeah, I was pretty sure that a block was coming. I hoped against hope that we weren't going to see 2 aces hit the table on Cloud's side.
All right.
Very nice. Gets the queen in. Hopefully he has the throw. Unfortunately, puts him even lower on cards.
All right.
Good damage, though. Good damage. Still maintains the knockdown. This is very even life. Cloud still has the threat of 2 aces in hand. Okay, back to blocking. Not a bad idea.
How do you feel about using the king, the flash gear in the combo? I think I like it, and I've definitely done similar myself at times. But
yeah,
it's definitely debatable.
Yeah, I think probably nice throw. A very brave 9 throw. I like
we're getting some disrespect now.
It's not quite 10 throw disrespect, but we will keep the air horns on standby. We are warming them up as we speak.
Nice.
Oh, nice cross up 3.
Well, now the only thing this combos into is slow time spiral.
Yeah, I think the more important thing is it combos into drawing an additional card. And
right.
And kind of a questionable face down there. Although
yeah, I didn't think that was going anywhere.
Well, on the other hand, no, I forgot that he had aces in hand. Oh no!
Yeah, it's gonna put him low on ammo.
This could be scary. Yeah, immediate queen. Top deck DeGrey mode activated.
So what were you saying about the flash gear though? Do you prefer to use them as reversals or combo?
I don't think it's incorrect, especially with another 0 speed move in hand.
Okay, that's a good point.
Yeah, and this is unfortunately... Ooh.
Huh.
Okay.
What could that last card possibly be?
I think it might actually just be a block, to be honest. Like, it's either a block... Oh no, it's Gold Burst. This is Gold Burst. I'm calling it right now.
So Nick needs to use his own Gold Burst. Yeah.
No, he needs to block. He needs to steadfastly block right now. Okay, all right.
That's fine.
I got excited about the possibility of Gold Burst there. No, that was definitely a perfectly fine way to get out of that. 2 attack covers a lot of options that are really going to be scary there.
No.
Okay, it gets tagged here, but this is probably not going to lead into too much damage.
Yeah, but that's a bad card to give up, though.
Yeah. I don't disagree with getting rid of the queen. It's probably not going to beat anything that Wampuh is likely to play.
Oh, huh, that's a tie.
Oh, okay. Like, what?
Yeah,
what speed is that 4th row?
The same speed as his 8.
Okay. Who wins that trade? Did he have
does one
jacks?
more damage though if it lands?
Oh no, Cloud doesn't have a single jack in the discard. That's really unfortunate.
Wow, just getting rid of all the 4s.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so that can be okay, but that probably means he still doesn't have any jacks. Like, if he had jacks, he would have been in Temporal Distortion, turns ago.
I'm not sure. He has powered up for 1 ace. I don't know how I feel about not going into Temporal Distortion if he actually has 2 aces in hand. Oh no, that's really, really unfortunate. I agree you probably have to play the king there just to hedge against the possibility that was point counterpoint. But that was a big combat win for... Oh no!
Oh, that's it.
Oh god. Wow.
Yeah, looking at Wampa's discard, it's really even. Like, you notice that, like, there's like 1 or 2 of every rank played.
Yeah.
but nothing was like played maximally, like 3 or 4 copies. So he had almost every option there that he could be top decking.
Everything felt equally likely if you looked at that discard. Whew, that was a really tense game. Well played by Wampuh. Okay. Let's switch to Grave. How do you feel about this? Do you have any feelings about this?
I was clearly wrong because earlier I was saying I didn't think he would switch unless Wampuh switched first.
Oh, nice!
Wow, okay. What? I don't even know. It actually took me a minute to register what just happened.
Yeah. That was a thing of beauty. Rare footage of a 10 throw outspeeding something. Yeah, that was the tenest of turns, I've got to say.
It really was. Okay.
Nice. I like the immediate throw from Wampuh. Oh, okay, I was actually surprised we didn't see Arbiter immediately get played. I'm telling you, he has it. Like, he's confirmed got it in hand. It's just a valuation trap. He's going to play, like, normal into... Oh, nice. Right. Okay, good poke. That was a very greedy queen.
Yeah, how do you I think we're seeing a lot of pile bunkers. How do you feel about that? Too many?
So it's not conservative, obviously. It is very, very unconservative. Most of in the previous matches, I don't disagree with it at all. He has been playing previously a very, very heavy, especially in that third game, a very heavy ace dodge range. And complementing that with raw pile bunker is perfectly fine. I don't agree with the queen right there. There was no way that Cloud was going to wake up with a throw. And it simply doesn't beat anything else.
All right.
Dodge on knockdown?
Yeah, that was knockdown.
Oh, okay. He just didn't register. Bit of some nerves,
but now the client gives you a warning when you do that.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. No. Corbo, what did you do? Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that was intentional.
Gotcha. Ooh, I don't... Yeah.
He's fine with revealing that, I guess. Because, I mean, it's obvious now. Yeah. But now, okay, top deck block.
Top deck.
The least dramatic top deck,
yeah,
but
exactly.
It's what he needed.
It's like, I'm going to top deck doing my taxes on time. Nice throw there. You had the immediate draw of the air quotes no blocks. I like this play a lot from Cloud. I mean,
there's actually a slight chance he was lying there. What do you think? Okay. I think that would be a little much.
Yeah.
Next level play.
Yeah, that's right. That's truly knowing the opponent. Ooh, does take a fair bit of damage there from throw into queen. However, I think that's not incorrect to let yourself take that damage.
So here's a matchup-specific question that I'm not super familiar with. How much does Grave care about mental toughness in this case? Is that important for dealing with point counterpoint?
I think it's definitely in the range of things I think this might actually lead into True Power of Storms. Oh, okay. I just saw... Sorry. The reason why I thought that was we saw a lot of dodging as Grave, and unless, like... I guess if he has 2 kings in hand, it's okay to dodge because it still leads to some damage, but that and True Power of Storms is pretty much the only thing. Nice queen.
Yeah. Actually, now that we've seen what he has, I'm a little wondering why he was dodging so much.
Could have been trying to set up for throw.
Just get him on the ground, see what happens?
Yeah.
That can be fine.
But in terms of... Okay, yeah, I don't disagree with this. 30 health. Yeah, deal 19. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Does put him at 2 cards in hand, but if they're the right 2 cards...
well, yeah, they're both equal on cards, so... Yeah.
I think, so mental toughness kind of only really matters, I think, in the late game. Nice throw! Do you have an ace?
This is important.
Does he have
Yes.
the... Wow!
Nice.
Nice. Good stuff. Evens it up. 2-2.
Yep, we're playing the long set.
Yeah, last card was Joker. Some Southpaw strats here. If you'd ever gotten knocked down, I'm sure... No, I mean, I think you definitely play for Blue Burst in that situation. Grave was practically playing himself.
Sometimes it happens. It's just like...
When the play... I mean, yeah, exactly. The play is obvious. But, yeah, to your question, I think having tens in hand late in the game, very, very important if you can manage it. Having tens in hand early in the game, nah. Just take the damage.
Okay. Well, see, but I don't... So when does point counterpoint come out, in your opinion, then? Because I feel like that's actually played pretty consistently throughout the game. Like, beginning, middle, end, all of them.
Yeah. The reason I see the tens being played more in the late game and held for the late game is that's when they're crucial. That's when they can actually prevent you from dying outright. Whereas early in the game, you actually kind of want DeGrey to hit you, especially if you can manage to get him to hit you with a throw, because you actually want to trade some of that life early on to put DeGrey at like 4 or 5 cards as soon as you can.
You think that's totally worth it? Yeah,
I
makes
do.
A lot of sense.
I do. I think like taking the risk of getting some additional moral high ground damage on the board, if it means that DeGrey is going to put himself at 3 cards in hand and you can try to sit on him, is very important.
Fair enough. So we see a 2 for knowing the opponent.
Oh, loses that in the worst way possible. Because if you think about it, Cloud really doesn't want to draw a card off of that particular combat loss.
Yeah, good point. Well, okay, it doesn't matter
avoids the whole situation.
Another early Joker that doesn't stop a whole lot.
No. Does put cards in hand, possibly gives him access to true power of damage. DeGrey, unfortunately, able to play a very, very nice range of just ace dodge to keep himself safe from any kind of undercuts with the king. That's going to deal some damage.
Yep.
So again, I don't dislike Cloud's position here. He's still within, 15 damage is perfectly fine. That's a third of your ace super. So
yeah, no strong lead yet.
Yeah. Oh no. Doesn't end up having to spin it. Oh man, the early Jokers.
I think he's got an itchy trigger finger on those Jokers.
Yeah.
So,
okay, does he have an itchy trigger finger about raw true power of storms? Is the question. This is the crucial...
I have not seen him play Grave a lot in recent memory. Like, yeah. I know he has been, but I haven't been watching them.
Yeah, I think he played a very, very heavy Grave range in International Yomi League so far.
That's what I've heard.
Good block. Just get yourself out of there. Yeah.
I'm sure probably all of the audience members have actually seen him play Grave a bit more than. So
yeah. Yeah, I haven't been able to catch, unfortunately, because Cloud lives in Australia, I haven't been able to catch many of his games. Oh! Here we go. Do we see it?
Not yet.
Okay. Should have gone with Thello strats. I think the next face down will be the actual Joker.
Yeah.
Hit confirm.
Okay. Dragonheart.
Just playing around the king play from Wampuh, which would undercut the hit confirm play by Cloud. Unfortunately, gets the queen blocked. What do you troublesome
I wasn't sure which player it was paused on. He was actually thinking about countering it.
Yeah. I don't know about countering that as opposed to countering point counterpoint. I suppose you're preventing.
He might be a little upset about hitting into it the last game. Well, I think he's hit into it twice so far.
Mm-hmm.
So he just doesn't want to deal with it at this point.
Yeah, I think
he's got to again.
Nice, okay. Good throw. That could have been a very scary situation.
I didn't think he was going to hit into it again. I think.
Yeah. And I like the immediate play for ace.
Yeah.
Wampa's at 43. I think we could see True Power of Storms come out here.
You think he had all 4 aces?
I think I think it makes you itch to see one less ace. Okay, so would have
worked if he had it. Yeah.
but the thing is, like, there's such an immediate psychological release when you see that like a single ace at least leave the hand, especially on relatively low hand grave. Did we see? Oh no, he didn't reveal anything, did he?
I was about to bring that up. He decided to not reveal anything for Know the Opponent. Now, in what situations do you do that?
I honestly don't know. I think I feel like
okay. So he has very low hand. So he must have really not wanted to reveal anything in his hand.
Yeah,
and we know he has at least one more ace, maybe 2.
Probably 2. Oh, this could be big. This could be huge. I think if you have it, you play it right now.
He probably, yeah.
Okay. He played the single ace side. I mean, at this point, he doesn't need to risk it. I think if you have it there, you absolutely play it. Just because you just saw one of the jokers come out. It's very, very unlikely that he actually has it. But yeah, the power up probably tells me that.
I think he's actually doing something really smart here, but I'm not 100% on what it is.
What do you think?
Well, like I was saying, I'm pretty sure he was trying to conceal something about his hand by not doing Know the Opponent. Like he must be lacking something in his hand, probably. Like maybe
I see. It's interesting because we saw him immediately throw into high normals.
Yeah, that's gonna go through.
Oh, this is rude. This is a really rude play right now. I think if you can.
I think Cloud should throw. I think Wampa's
you really don't want to get pile bunkered here, though. Okay, good ace. Just protect yourself.
Net 0 damage. Good enough.
Exactly, and it protects against 7.
That was the rude response to the rude question.
Yeah. Oof. Okay, so it's just 7 damage. You're perfectly happy to take that. Could be running into a situation. I just want to see how many. Oh, there's a lot of throws in his discard right now. 3 8s, 3 9s, 2 7s. Finds another one. Yeah. So it could be that 10 block came out just because of that. Had the other joker. Wow. Good stuff. 1 card grave. I hope it's a good one. I hope it's an ace.
All right.
It could be an ace. If it's an ace, like...
we might even know it's an ace.
Yeah, there you go. There's the GG. Nice. Very nice. Holy smokes. That was a tense game.
Yeah, bit of a comeback here. Now Cloud's up on top.
I wonder what the top deck was. Was the top deck the ace, or was the top deck the dodge? Because I feel like the ace was fairly likely that he had it in his hand.
I wasn't really paying attention to how many aces he had at the moment, but that might have been one that was known already.
Yeah, he powered up for 2 early in the set. And I think that was the only thing he did, but... Ooh, okay, interesting. Zanio.
So of course Nick is super familiar with Zane.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He plays... Oh, okay. Immediate ace.
He was probably expecting the first turn 5 throw there.
Yeah, that's true. Or I think that's a hedge against the 5 throw and also the 2 attack, which is kind of the nice safe response and very cruel response to first turn jack from grave.
True enough.
Nice throw. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Possible that so I like the
Striker's going crazy here.
Yeah. Gotta cheer for you, boy, for sure. Cloud sitting on match point here. He needs 1 more to close this out, and Wampa needs to win 2. Okay,
All
so
right.
this I feel like this pretty much confirms Wampa going for the Max Anarchy play. He's just going to block.
I mean, it's so good.
It's very, very good.
I have played so many matches with Zane where I'm like, I try to play the basic Zane strategy, and then it just all goes
Good
south.
ace.
And like halfway through, I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna find all 4 aces.
Yeah,
and play
I'm
them.
just gonna block for a while now. You can try to throw me if you want, because it is very scary to try
yeah.
to
It's
guess
terrifying
throw
to
on-
expect him to not 5-throw.
Yeah, or even just to respond with a 9. Like if you get 9 queen 9 jacked, you're gonna feel that for a couple of
he
days.
tried it.
Ooh, oh no. Cloud unwilling to get hit with that. 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's fine. We got grave straights. They pay for themselves. They're never bad, always good. So 1 known ace in the discard, 2 known aces for Wampa.
I'm a little interested in that disrespect 9 we saw.
Yeah. Well, let's see what he had to back it up.
Right.
Wow.
That's a hand.
That is quite the hand.
So like he has all the jacks he needs to play normally too,
Yeah.
but he doesn't have the throws.
No, there are no jacks in that hand. Those are 3 J-facing aces.
Yeah, that's just reloading after you missed the first time.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah,
Just do it.
we all knew. We all knew.
I'm very glad that Cloud dodged there. Getting, like, I mean, he still had very strong damage off of a throw.
You see the power up here?
Yeah, he could have thrown with the 10, comboed into 9 and then jack, and just dealt like an absurd amount of damage.
Yeah. Well, he still has the jacks now.
That's true. He doesn't have too much to lead off with them though, and very nicely positioned jack from Cloud. Just playing very conservative now. He knows he's playing against an opponent that only has a single confirmed dodge in hand, and that move beat everything else in his hand. Oh, there we go. There's the damage. I don't disagree with that 9 there.
I can get behind it too. I see where it's coming from.
So this is going to lead into at least queen. No shenanigans help though. Okay, good jack. Conserving the cards in his hand. What could even say sick? So
it's so amusing that Zane is deliberately designed to have these cards that are just completely useless to him when he shenanigans.
Yeah. Linkers everywhere, but all I got is a 2.
All
nice
right.
cross up there. Yeah,
Probably gonna get a good shenanigans this time. Oh no!
Nope.
that is crap.
Zane continues flailing his wrists in Graves' direction.
Well, yeah, just put the 3 on there anyway.
Yeah, might as well. If you're gonna tack it on, like if you're gonna deal some damage, you might as well get some free damage. And actually evens things up right now. Oh, that's a very nice hand to Creator and Destroyer.
Yeah, it's still only 5 cards though.
That's true. But I think more importantly, it gets rid of 2 queens that will stuff any kind of cross-up attempts here. Oh, finds another ace.
Yep. Hashtag nice throws.
I mean,
I thought that was pretty likely he was going to get at least something.
I mean,
an ace or another queen.
Yeah, I think if Cloud, like oh no, wow.
Has Wampa not drawn any throws since we last saw his hand, like 5-6 turns ago?
I think probably not. Yeah, that's pretty much acknowledged. I think.
Call him Crash Bomb. No.
Oh.
The other 10.
No, only 10s. Never
That's
lucky.
gonna be it.
Yeah. Was there a Joker? There was
Nope.
not.
Done.
Nicely played by CloudCuckooCountry. Very good stuff.
Yeah, I think he really was like mentally in control of himself. Like, especially like those last 2 games looked like he really got a handle on. Like maybe he was feeling a little too aggressive, and he took your advice, the deep breaths. You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's particularly impressive. You go into a tournament match, and you get I'm sorry, you get destroyed the first game. It can be just very difficult.
You feel super bad because you're like we were saying, the first game, it's like 3 minutes later, and you're like, I'm already down a game. It was like, I might as well have just started 1 game down. That's terrible.
Yeah, exactly.
Terrible feeling.
But yeah, and takes back control, fights back the bad feelings and the bad thoughts, and yeah, like you said, that last Grave game was, I mean, he just played really smart, played very conservative, sat on his lead like he needed to, and just allowed Wampuh to make the mistakes that he needed to let him make to get to make that a victory. So
yeah,
very well played. Hats off to Cloud. So thank you very much, Southpaw, for joining me on this fantastic cast.
No problem. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, likewise. So hopefully, for people watching, there's a lot of tournaments that are in their last legs right now. So we're seeing some really incredible matches. If you want to join us on this lovely game, the Sport of Kings, I believe is the way it is called. Come join us. You can make a free account at fantasystrike.com. You can buy 10 character packs and play unlimited games with them for about $15 for 10 characters. And it's also available on Steam, and all those links are in the description below if you would like to join us. And things are really bumping right now. We've got a nice group of people that's really, because of a video released by the Super Best Friends that has really brought a lot of people back into Quick Match. So things are really bumping. So even if you've bought the game a while ago and sort of your interest died down, show back up, because there's a lot of stuff going on.
How big has that reaction really been to that video?
It's been huge. I mean, like, the last time I checked, which was on the weekend, it had 63,000 views. And since then, every time I've logged in, Quick Match has had at least 3 or 4 or 5 people playing matches. So that's
excellent.
Yeah, it's really awesome. I love to see more people playing this game. It's my very favorite game that I'm involved in.
Right there with you.
Yeah, so it's beautiful to see people play it. So thank you very much again for joining me on the cast, and I will see everybody next time. Until then, enjoy yourself some Yomi.